I'm going down here to the tool store. I sold one of my sander tools for $10. So I'm going to go down here and invest that into, let's see, $10 would get me 20. No, $10 would get me 40 pots. Get me 40 pots. And since I'm this close to it, I can go down here on my scooter. I went down the street and got me some more cuttings on them golden dewdrops. And I come home, put the thing back on the charger, and now I'm going down here to the Toomey's and get me some more of them pots. I hope they still got some more. I got something going on in the back of my mind about these Pinecone Ginger lilies, the roots that you can sell on eBay. So I'm not gonna, awful noisy out here as my hearing aid turned up loud. I hope they still got some more of them pots. Let's see. Oh, they got the door open so I can get in there and out. Yep. What is that? Take a look. Confederate jasmine. Can y'all see them? That's some kind of an orange tree. I'm not a bit interested in them. And I'm surely not interested in these laurel petals. I wonder what that is. I bet they don't even know. I bet they don't even know. And there's arborvitaes. I wouldn't buy them. 5-gallon citruses, $29.99. Now, I wonder if I got a cutter in there. Nope, I don't. Hey, how you doing?
Listen, I'm done. All I can see when she just runs her mouth. You get so stressed over the kids and Naomi. I'm just like, she looks like a couple Naomi. She calls me constant. Yuki's like, she's like, yeah, because I know this. Because I say hi to him. And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, you do, first of all. But then he said, and he got how can I help you? What are you getting?
I've got 40 of them pots out there. The ones that's $4 for $1.
Oh.
I didn't want to bring them in here,
Okay.
but I got them set aside. I may be back and get some more.
All right.
Alright, am I still recording? Yep. Still recording, and what's missing over here? Yeah, I'm satisfied that these pots are used. In the beginning, I thought they was new, but I really don't care. But I think it might be a good idea if I sanitize them. Might be a good idea if I sanitize them. I didn't, a while ago when I was out, I wished I'd have had my camera with me, because as I was going down that road, there's a patch of woods there, and guess what I seen in the woods there right on the edge growing? Pinecone ginger lilies. And I pulled them all up. Must have been about 6 or 7 of them. Some of them had some pretty good sized rhizomes on it. But I've already got them in a pot. And I've noticed too, that the people that's selling these rhizomes on eBay, they're building them. They're not digging them up and storing them. They're digging them up as they sell them, so that they're fresh. So that means anything I'm digging up right now, I need to put them in the dirt. Now I want you to look. This bucket's almost full of compost. Yes, that's cardboard in there. And paper, anything that's considered your carbon, and the green stuff, the food scrap stuff, that's considered nitrogen, and you need both to make good compost. But I want you to look there now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10 potted, but I got a big pile of rhizomes over there in the dirt. I'm gonna have to have big pots to put some of them in, because I don't want them going bad on me. Now I need to go around here and take a picture. I need to get up here and clean this mess up from where I did them bamboos. Now am I recording? Yeah. Now, here's one here. Now, I'm not going to be saving this liquid in there for shampoo. If I thought somebody would buy it, I would. But watch what happens when I squeeze this thing. See all that? All that liquid comes out of there. Now, they say that is a skin conditioner. I don't know. I'm going to rub that on my arm just to see what. It looks like it would be sticky, but it's not. It almost feels like aloe. Wow. But yeah, I've got several in there. But the main thing I'm interested in here is the rhizomes. I'm not interested in the shampoo. And some of them's dying out already. I see one over there. I see one over there. It's drying up. I'll put it in there and cut it up and throw it in my compost thing. But I've still got there's a lot. That stuff feels good on my arms. Maybe I will save it. Holy cow. That feels wonderful. How about that? Golly, man. I need to get out here and get them things squeezed and because I don't want them going to waste now. That feels so good on my arm. Somebody said it was a good skin conditioner, so I guess. Now, yesterday I swore I got over here and dug up those right there, and I've got several. I want to get them away from this building. So I also need to come out here and rake leaves and stuff for compost. I need to start me a compost pile somewhere. I'm thinking because that bucket is not going to hit on it, but I'm thinking I can start piling stuff there against the house and start making my compost there. I can have 2 piles. And all these dry leaves and stuff, I can rake these things up here against that building to get that started, or get my grandson out here. I don't know if I can rake them or not. But anyway, that's my plan. Now, let me back up here a minute. I'm also wanting to dig up some of these smaller elderneers, that one and that one and that one over there. There's several in here. And I meant to do the bloom on these things. Let me show you here. Let me show you here. Alright, that one's done and gone away. That one's gone away, but can you see that one? See the bloom? Isn't that beautiful? I guess that's a seed pod. I'm going to take a picture of that. I'm going to start getting all this stuff for compost too, and some of this stuff. This is a big old patch of elderneers. I guess Diane, our landlord, I guess she planted all this stuff out here at one time. But now, I got to get around. Okay. Now, I got 40 pots. Now I need to go back inside and get refreshed. will do it. Gotta pull my pants up. I think I got plumber's butt back there, if you don't know what that is. That's when the plumber's down on the floor working on your plumbing, and he bends over and you see butt crack. You see butt crack. All these pots. I'm so glad to get them. I'm so glad that guy come and bought that sander. I'm gonna have to relist them things. And just look at all these rhizomes. See all them rhizomes? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, I seen somebody on eBay sell, they had 10 pounds. They wasn't selling them by the piece, they were selling it by the pound. He had 10 pounds and he had it listed for $200. So I would almost bet you there's close to 10 pounds right there. Plus those over there I replanted. Now I'm gonna since you want these things to stay fresh, I'm gonna start filling up some of these big pots I just got, and keep these things in the dirt, because I'm glad I've seen that. The people are selling them. They're dug the day they're going to ship them. They go out there and dig them, so they're fresh. So I'm learning a little bit. Now, a while ago, I didn't have my camera, and I went and got all, look at all these cuttings I got. I bet there's 100 in there. That's these golden dewdrops. And very, very easy to root. Golden dewdrops. I went over and I'm tempted to go back tomorrow and cut more. I've got us cotton picking. This is hump day. I got a live stream tonight. Plus, it's Survivor night. That comes on at 8, so that means I'm only going to be able to talk for about an hour on my hump day. So, I need to get inside, get refreshed a little bit, take a pee. I don't know what it is with old men. They have to, used to, all you had to pee in back in your younger day was once or twice a day. Most times just once a day. And now, it's 4 or 5, maybe 6 times a day. I don't know what that's all about. But, and look, here's something else I found. I don't know what it is. Lisa, can you see that? What is that? I found it in the woods down there where I'm getting bamboo. And it's variegated. This right here is a pinecone lily root that I'm going to see a little sprout. But yeah, I found that in the woods. Alright, I'm burying some of these rhizomes. I want them to, that'll go right there. That'll go right there. Now I've got I'm putting 2 or 3 in each pot. But it just goes to show you I don't know a lot about this. Now there's 2 in here. There's a big one and then a medium-sized one. I think I can get all 3 of them in this pot. My intentions was to go around there and dig all them rosins up. But I didn't realize that's not the way you do it. The way you do it, you dig them up as you sell them. That way they're fresh. So, it's a learning curve for me. I'm just wondering how fast this stuff grows. You know, I keep saying I got to be preparing for winter. And I need to be cutting back, and it seems like all I'm ever doing is adding to it. Of course, when I dug these up, I thought I could lay them on the shelf and let them be drying. But no, that's not the case. You dig them as you sell them. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Boy, that bucket, oh Lord, I don't know how much that was. That's full. Alright, look there. I got lettuce coming up. And this is that bunch lettuce. You cut off leaves as you need them, and they grow new leaves. You have to watch this stuff though, because you don't want it to bolt. No, bolt means it's going to seed. Don't want that. Now these little cherry tomato plants seem to be doing a lot better now. Tomato plants is looking good. I'm gonna winter these over. Now see, that's got a little sucker growing in there, and it's got one growing down there, and I'm gonna be cutting them off and rooting them too. These are nice tomatoes if you can get them to make, but I really need to get me some fertilizer that's what is it? Nitrogen and potassium. I wish I had I wish I'd have been saving the banana peels and letting them get hard, and then you grind them up with eggshell, calcium and potassium. That's what you need. And I got plenty of eggshells to grind, but I hadn't been saving the banana peels. I've been throwing them in the compost bucket. And I should have been saving them, drying them out, because that makes excellent homemade fertilizer. But, any rate, I've got a lot done today. Really. I'm glad I found that little pile over there. I think there's a couple more of those Pinecone Ginger lilies over there in the woods, and I'm gonna snatch them. But I gotta be careful with this cotton picking scooter. I don't want to get over there and get stranded. So we'll see how this does. I'm gonna water these things again tonight, and I'm gonna water the carrots. But the lettuce is sprouting. I'm thinking I've sure been trying to get a mild jalapeno pepper plant going, but I can't seem to get them going. These here is the Chinese sweets, that and that one. Of course, these is tomatoes, and I think and this cotton picker's blooming, for crying out loud. I mean, look how no bigger that pepper plant is, and it's blooming. They can't even hold up a pepper unless that trunk starts really getting bigger and harder. But I only wanted about 2 or 3 of those Chinese sweets. I actually prefer the bell peppers, and these make something that looks like a bell pepper. But tomorrow I have got to get out here and take care of these, you know, get these. They're in water right now, but I need to get them started rooting, and that's my plan. That's my plan. And by the way, this here I found in the woods, and it's some kind of, I'm hoping it takes hold. This here is a Pinecone ginger lily. It's a very small one. I don't know if it'll take or not, but I'm gonna put it in there and see. But yeah, that's got them in the water, and I guess I probably got 100 cuttings in there. Now, for those of y'all that keep asking, what am I gonna do with all these plants? My plan, I don't know quite how I'm gonna do it yet, but all these golden dewdrops, I plan on letting them get up some size and selling them, you know, get up to a size where I can get about $5.99 a pot for them, which would be a bargain. And my plan on the ginger lilies is to sell the rhizomes. And since I found out how good that liquid feels on my skin, I put some on a while ago, and that just felt wonderful. It felt better than aloe. So anyway, I got this stuff in the back of my mind. I mean, it's pretty sure I'm not going to make any money on YouTube to amount to, I have to have $100 in the account before they'll cut me a check. That's the threshold. And the only time, most of the time, I get across the threshold when people donate money, like on a super chat, because you do it on a super chat, that goes into my account. But I don't get it till the threshold is reached of $100. And folks, please, if you're watching my videos, please leave me a like. And it would be neat if the ones that's leaving a thumbs down, tell me why you're doing it, unless you're just being spiteful or something and you just like to do that. But I would like to know why you're leaving that, and why you even, if you don't like my channel, don't come to it. Well, I don't want to say that. Even the ones that comes to it that don't like me, it still counts towards my views. So anyway, please do the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And I've run across some of you folks, you think it's going to cost something to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And I've been losing, well, I've lost about 25 subscribers this year. Maybe more than that. I'm down to 1,275. But anyway, that's my plan about what I'm going to do with the plants. I'm trying to generate some kind of income, because my daughter's having a tough time making ends meet. And she's paying a couple of $100 a month just for our internet. Because we use a lot of, I use it, Jaden uses it, Donovan uses it, and she uses it sometimes too. So everybody's using it. So I just feel like I ought to be giving her some more money than what I am, but I don't have it. All I get out of my check a month is $150. Now, if some people send me money, and I'm not asking you to send me money, but if you want to send me money, that's fine. I appreciate it so much. And some of you, Naparuski just sent me $25. And I thought she's wanting me to put it on the scooter fund, to GoFundMe, but she put a note in there and said, use it to keep your live streams going. Well, I hadn't done anything with it yet. But that's my plan about what I'm going to do with the plants. I keep thinking, I know there's money to be made, but I need space. And I don't have it, and I can't be junking up out here, because we surely don't want to be. Wish we'd have never left my house in Citra. Sure, I wish I could sell that pool for half of what I got in it. I paid $12,000 on that for that pool, and that was because it was $18,000 pool, and that was in 1989, 1990. No, it was 89. Fiesta Pools, they come out and built that pool. That thing had I didn't even have to buy chlorine for that thing, because I had one of them, I think they call it a porpoise machine. All I had to do was periodically add salt to it, and it made its own chlorine. But to upkeep maintaining it, you had to drain all that water out of there every so often, because it made acid, and it was like muriatic acid. You could use it for drain cleaner, weed killer. That was a neat machine. Of course, that got stolen. You know, people when we moved out temporary to get an apartment, people come in there and vandalize it. They took the pumps and all that stuff off of the pool. I even had a heater for the hot tub part of it. They even stole that. They stole the pumps off of the well. They stole the windows out of the house. They stole the new metal roofing I had installed on the house. They even stole all that. They ripped all the wires out. Then they went in there and set it on fire, and I know who that sucker. He's in jail for that right now. Skinny Kenny. Boy, I'd like to bust him upside the head. And that's not the first time he's been in jail for arson. I don't know why he does that stuff. What makes somebody do that? But he burned it down. So, sure wished I had that place back. Alright, folks, that's my video for the day. I appreciate all of you. I gotta do a live stream tonight. And it's Survivor night. So I'm doing my live stream at about 6:45, and then I'm gonna knock off about 7:45. But I appreciate it so much. That's my story, guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. I love all of you. I hope you don't ever get tired of me saying that, but I would like to be able to say when I die, when I pass away, you all can say, well, he's told us he loved us yesterday. So, you know, and that's why I always tell my family that. I never got to tell my son that because he got into a little minor trouble and I was mad at him. And he died. I'd like to go out there at the cemetery and sit down there. Yeah, I sure loved that boy, but he was so upset the night before he died. And I suppose he was upset when he died too, because he was, I won't even get into that. Anyway, I love you folks, and I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully I'll see you tonight on the live stream. Hump Day. See you later.